This is Penny Keener, Stampin' Up! Independent Demonstrator and the original KeenerINKer. Today we're going to be making a decorative Christmas tree. We're going to be using the classic Christmas 6x6 Designer Series paper. It comes in 3 colors, which is Cherry Cobbler, Shaded Spruce, and Sahara Sand. And it has 4 different patterns in each color, so kind of some fun different things to work with. This particular project is great using our Simply Scored scoring tool, and I've done a template here. This is 6x6, and you can see you can get 2 trees out of 1. So what I did was I marked it at 2 inches and 4 inches, and I just did a straight line from the corner to the 2 inch down to the 4, back up to the corner. So depending on the pattern paper, sometimes if they're directional, then you know, you have to play around with it because one may be upside down. But remember, all of our Designer Series paper is double-sided, so you can use the other side for that thing. And then we're going to score at 1/8, 2 inches, and 2 7/8, which I have marked here on the Simply Score. So here's one that's already cut out. Again, I'm going to score on these marks here. And then what I'm going to do is do a zigzag fold, just like that, and then I'm going to do a hole punch in the center. So let me get this out of the way, and I've already done that on a piece right here. So this is my Christmas tree. Now to create this, what I've done is I have a dowel rod, or you can use a skewer sometimes for this particular project. This is actually a tree that fell down in my backyard, and my husband made little discs for me and then drilled a hole, and the dowel is going to go in the center of that. I am going to put a little bow on the bottom of my tree on the stem or the trunk of the tree, and that's a lot easier to try to tie when you don't have the tree already on it. So I'm going to try to make that bow and then position it where it needs to go. All right, and try to make it even up here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Have a little excess ribbon on there, not too much. I'm going ahead and trim that off. These are paper snips that I've designated only using with ribbon. Once you use adhesive on them, sometimes they don't like to cut ribbon, even if you use Goo Gone to clean off the sticky. Get that out of the way. So I have my bow, so I'm gonna, and because this is cut, I'm gonna put the rough side down into my stem there, and then push that all the way down to the bottom. Now to put my tree on, I already have those holes, so I'm just going to kind of thread it through. Actually, this is almost easier when it's pre-folded, and then you can kind of stretch it out. All right, so I'm going to put that bottom down towards the thing, put the bottom down towards the bottom of the tree, and then kind of see how the zigzag is, and it kind of gives it that tree shape. But I do want to make sure I cover the top up here. So how I'm going to secure that is just with a mini glue dot, which I have exposed right here. So I'm going to put that onto the tree trunk. And I'm going to put my tree, again, I want to make sure I cover the top of it so you don't see it sticking over the top. Straighten that down, put my ribbon underneath centered. So how cute is that? And if you want to do an ensemble, then you can have 2 of them there. And then this one, I actually put 2 6x6 pieces together and then made my triangle, and I had to add an extra score line in there to make it long enough. But how cute is that to put on a shelf at Christmas time? So what was the Christmas tree's favorite shape? A triangle, of course. Please check out my website and subscribe to my channel for quick videos on how you can be a KeenerINKer too.